We are here on top of one of the mountains surrounding the Buoyem community. Down there is the settlement, or what we call the Buoyem community. It has a lot of historical antecedents. I'll be telling you how the people managed to settle here before they dispatched to other parts of the region.
In the olden days, all the people in Bono were settled in one place known as Bono Maso. And there was a fight between the Ashantis and the Bonos. And through that fight, the Ashantis conquered the Bonos. And because of the stew they were having, they were running with the stew, hiding it from cave to cave. So they ran from that place, settled at a place known as Amoma. They settled there for some time and they moved on, and finally they discovered this place. And because of the thick forest that they were staying in, they choose to move from here, the cave to settle here.
Right, so historically, you can't trace the history of the Bono people without factoring Buoyem, because the people at a point settled here before they scattered throughout the region. We are told that this place became a safe haven for them during those days when they had a beef with the Ashantis.
So they settled here at their first place, where they discovered that here is a sacred place that they can stay, because it has been surrounded by the rock, and due to the rocks they can easily protect themselves. Because while you are here and anybody is coming, you can view him before the person got into the community. So here was very, very good for them to settle. So they were just hiding in some places while they decided to build up houses. So this is the first house they started to build. And they gave it to the chief, and the elders started building up, where they get the whole community.
Years later, the Buoyem chief sent one of his nephews to settle in what we now know as the capital of the Bono East region, Techiman, due to its strategic location. Little did he know that Techiman would later grow bigger than Buoyem.
Buoyem is the oldest in Techiman district. And due to the fight, the chief allowed his nephew to go and settle on the junction, so that when any stranger is coming, he should inform him that the chief himself is in Buoyem. So if there is any important issue, then the nephew will come down to Buoyem and tell the uncle that there's an important issue, so he needs to go to Techiman and discuss it. At times they can discuss it here, and at times they move to Techiman to settle the case. Finally, Techiman started growing bigger, and it became bigger than Buoyem.
The Buoyem community, apart from being a safe haven for the Bonos when they moved from Bono Manso, has a lot of historical tourist sites that attract tourists from all over the country and beyond. Key amongst them are 3 different waterfalls, the African Rock, Bat Caves, amongst others. We managed to visit some of these sites. First, the Bibi Waterfalls.
We call here Bibi Waterfalls. It calls its name because the stream is very powerful. In the olden days, when we are just going to take any examination, they used all the students to be here to bath in this water. After the bathing, when you go, everybody will pass without paying any failure. So that's why it got his name, Biribi. And secondly, if you drink this water, you will never die in somebody's place unless you commit the community. Else, whatever will happen to you, you will come back to this community before you pass away.
Then the African Rock, which was discovered in the year 1996. Paul Ofori, a tour guide, tells me how through the help of a British lady, the African rock was preserved and now serves as a tourist attraction.
The African rock, we got it while we were constructing a road that we applied during the crisis between Techiman and Buoyem, where we found a rock that resembled as African. So lucky enough for us, a British lady who came in known as Nikki introduced a tourism project to us, and he named that place African Rock because we put down the African map that we found there, and it became a property or very essential things to us, why people just go and take a look at it. They give us something to help the community.
Though the oldest community in the Techiman district after Bono Manso, Buoyem remains underdeveloped, with the road linking the community to the regional capital in a deplorable state. At least for now, you know that Buoyem, stone stomach, inside the belly of a rock, or whichever way you may choose to call it, is rich in history so far as the Bono people are concerned. And the next time you choose to visit the Bono land, make it a point to pass through this historic community. From the Buoyem community, which literally means inside the belly of the rock, my name is Anas Sabit, reporting for Joy News.